Hey everybody. Almost forgot to do my promotions for the upcoming watch alongs. Don't usually do that, but this week has been kind of a hectic week with my main hard drive and my gaming computer I use for live streams becoming unusable. Basically, it died. So I've been kind of picking up the pieces a little bit and trying to get everything uh, more back to normal. I'm getting there. Um, Not 100% there, but almost there. So we got some upcoming watch alongs this Saturday and Sunday. Both should be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So the one for Saturday is Body Bags. This is John Carpenter presents Body Bags, right? And you can see a cartoon like John Carpenter right there. Um, I've always liked this movie from the first time I saw it. This is from 1993. It is a horror anthology film. Um, and it's not the first time I did a horror anthology film. I did do After Midnight. I wanted to say I did Creep Show, but maybe I didn't because what we think we remember doing and what we actually did sometimes are two different things. Um, but so we have three different. I think it's three different stories. So we have the gas station, which is the first story, which has Robert Carradine and a whole bunch of other, Wes Craven shows up in here, um, and some other people show up in various places. And the gas station is probably one of the creepiest of the stories. Now, the middle story, which stars Stacy Keach and Sheena Easton, I think. Is it Sheena Easton? Am I pronouncing that right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Um, yeah, Sheena Easton. So we also have Deborah Harry. We have David Naughton in this. David Naughton actually shows up in the first episode. Twiggy, who is in the third episode with Mark Hamill, which is another grisly episode. So the one with Stacy Keach is in the middle of these other two. And that's the hair episode. And it has a lot of comedic moments because Stacy Keach plays a guy who's fears losing his hair, fears becoming unattractive to his girlfriend, um, being obsessed so much so that he drives her away, basically, for a little bit. And I think like the gas station, hair, and I, which is the third part of this anthology, are just amazing little stories. I think they all work. Um, David Warner is also on this, and there are cameos by Wes Craven, Toby Hooper, and Roger Corman. So you can have fun, as we go through this watch along, picking out these different cameos. You can say, "Oh, there's Wes Craven, there's Toby Hooper," and on and on and on from there. I believe Roger Corman shows up in the final episode, the I or just I rather. Um, but anyway, that's Body Bags. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. If you've never seen it, I think you're in for a real treat. And I'll try not to spoil things for anybody that hasn't seen it or hasn't seen it for a while, maybe. So that's Body Bags. And the next one, of course, traditionally on Sundays, I do a comedy film. This is Private School, the sex comedy starring Phoebe Cates and Matthew Modine. Um, Betsy Russell is also in this. Ray Walston shows up in this. Sylvia Crystal as the sex ed teacher. This was directed by Noel Black. Uh, let's see who else do we have? Kathleen Wilhite, Martin Mull, and you get a pretty fantastic soundtrack that includes the Stray Cats, Bandy Six, Rick Springfield, and more. Um, yeah, this one's a lot of fun too. The sex comedies of the 80s seem very innocent now, and I'm not saying there aren't some good sex comedies now. I'm just saying that these were the ones I remember growing up with, if you can possibly grow up with a sex comedy. So I think everybody's going to enjoy this one, especially if you've never seen it. I mean, it's a sex comedy, yes, but it's just very enjoyable, a fun little, this is a time waster film. And that by time waster, I don't mean it's not a good film. I just mean that it's a good way to spend a Sunday afternoon, or in this case, a Sunday evening. It's going to be a real fun watch, and I look forward to talking about this movie with whoever would want to join me. And also, people can join me for body bags as well. So just keep that in mind. I usually put a link to join me live on the streams. So anybody can join at any point in time. Like I always say, though, barring it not being 30 seconds before the movie's over, because you will not get to be on the live very long, the live stream. And, you won't get to participate talking about the movie very long either. Um, Now, I just want to say this because this has happened a couple of times here recently, and I wasn't really sure what was going on with this. Um, but and I know I'm opening myself up to having anybody and everybody possibly want to come in live on the stream. But here's the deal: if you cannot identify yourself to me and you're somebody that uh, can show their face on because the last two people I saw, the one person I didn't even see them at all. Their camera was just kind of like moving around their room, their computer desk and stuff like that, a dresser drawer. Um, I'm just wary of that because I'm afraid that I'll, add them to the stream. And the next thing you know, we've got, a free for all where somebody thinks they can do anything and everything and get my stream cut off or get me kicked off of YouTube. And I just don't want to risk that. I loved having people on, but you have to let me see who you are. I'm not going to just add you. Um, and who God knows what you'll do. Okay. Um, I just wanted to add this because I don't want people to feel like, well, she's, being a bitch, not adding me to the stream. No, it's not that I'm trying to be a bitch. It's just I have no idea who you are. One guy gave me his name, but I didn't know him from Adam. And I could not get a clear look at his face or anything like that. It was like the top of the head or maybe the side of the face, and yeah, I didn't feel entirely comfortable. And then the person from last night, when TJ and I were talking about the third season of Friday 13th, the series, I never saw their face at all. And they were like media potato or something like that. And, I asked, what their name was, and they never answered. never put anything in the chat, didn't send a private chat. They just kept, it was almost like they were holding a webcam and just running the webcam over their room. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to add this person because, again, Lord knows what they'll do if they get in on here live. So everybody is invited, but you've got to let me know, kind of who you are. If you're going to be on camera, show me your face so I can, get a handle on things before I add you. And just keep in mind, though, if you act okay and then you get on here and you do something crazy, I'm going to have to kick you out. So, but that's all I wanted to bring up. I like people joining me live on the stream, but I have to have some sort of identification. I'm not asking you to show your driver's license or social security card or anything like that. I'm just saying I have to see who it is that is wanting on here. So if you have a webcam on, you obviously probably won't mind me seeing your face. Now, maybe the person from last night uh, clicked on the link by accident or something. Maybe they didn't even know they were on the stream. But the other person from, I don't know, a couple, 2, 3 nights ago, maybe it was last week, they were like saying, I'm so and so, please let me on. I want to be friends. And it was just, I don't know, very strange and made me feel weird. So, just something to keep in mind. Most of the time, the people that want to come on live on the stream are people that I know, people that I've had on before. And I'm not against having people I don't know, but you just have to uh, at least show me your face. If you're backstage, have your webcam turned on your face. Just, you know, and then once I get to know you and stuff, if you don't want to be on the camera, you can be audio only. Um, but if you have the webcam on, I would assume you don't mind being seen on it. So just wanted to add that, just so nobody thinks I'm just being mean by not adding people. But anyway, I guess that's it. I want to promote Midday with Dana and Jay again for tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Central Time. And we're going to be, just throwing things at the wall and see what sticks again. And I hope you guys will join us for that. Saturday, of course, will be Body Bag starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Is a watch along. And then Private School will be Sunday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I am out of here it's officially after midnight now, but I am out of here. Going to try to get some rest and hope to see you guys soon. Bye for now.